Britain is facing a coming emergency.
If the coming emergency is expected, the following warning siren will sound in your homes. The pitch of the note will rise gradually for anything up to a fortnight.
Stock up on basic supplies. A sensible shopping basket would include sand, tin tomatoes, and 600 toilet rolls. Get your supplies early, as smaller shops may run out of sand.
The all clear will sound to show things are safe.
There will now be a deadly outbreak of the air. Breathe in as hard as you can, and then hold it. You can breathe out when you hear the other all clear, which should happen within 2 to 3 working days.
Oi, fuck off. Hi guys, Will Eyes Don't Lie here, representing Bad Boys here to run you for a few sounds from the new sound library dropping today called Covid-19 Remain Indoors Sound Pack. It really rolls off the tongue well. Okay, so this sample pack is a little bit different. In this sample pack there's over 50 gigabytes worth of sounds that you can use. Okay, stretching from breaks, one-shots, Foley samples, modular recordings, live instrumentation recordings, melody, vocals, chops, chants, acapellas, huge sample libraries, all just really useful things to have, especially if either you're looking to extend your library, you're getting a little bit bored of the samples you already have, or maybe you're perhaps a new producer who needs a solid foundation of sounds in order to get started. 100% of the proceeds of this pack will be going to the NHS. The charity is called NHS Together, which supports NHS staff and volunteers caring for COVID-19 patients. Okay, so let's get stuck in. First of all is a number of sample libraries that I've collected over the years, which I'll be going through in a second. Secondly, we've got breaks and fills from jungle tracks, hip hop tracks, and also a huge library is from classic tracks that all of you will know and recognise. So we've got fills, literally every jungle break ever, and then here are some live drum recordings from, a load of just classic songs. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. It's an overused break, but still, it's the gift that keeps on giving. Come on. Come on. This is what we're talking about. Okay, then we've got some drum hits. So these are all analog recordings of drum machines, including some great Dilla samples actually that he used in a lot of his tracks. Just that really weighty lo-fi sound. This one especially. And also I just chucked in my entire 808 collection as well. 367 808s that I've just collected from different sample packs. The Little John 808. What more could you possibly ask for? So they're the drum hits. Next we've got a huge Foley library. Fucking camel groans. Various bells, chants, Congo drums, human body. How intriguing. Eating. Okay, so modular sounds. This is from my O-Case right here. Just a few things I've recorded. I particularly like these basses. See? A lot to work with here. That concludes the modular part of the pack. Next, you just got some music loops. A load of really useful sort of loops that I've used, especially for like live sessions and things like that. Random bits you wouldn't be into. These are just random little effects and one-shots that can be useful, and also just experimentations that I've collected over the years. Okay, next a load of vocals and chops. Yeah, there's some classics here, and even some ones that I recorded myself. Okay, some footwork, spoken word samples. There's 526 samples of these, all just vocals for footwork.
From the hood, that is brown eyed. Fuck all your kabucks.
Nah, fuck fiction.
And a ton of acapellas. And lastly, I'm just going to get into the sample libraries. Like I said, these are just things that I've collected over the years. A lot of them I've dug up from places like Reddit. This is one of my favourite packs here. So this is 300 puntos to funk. 300 samples of just Brazilian funk.
When I think about you, body look, I don't.
Gostou? Adorei.
Like I said, 300 of those samples. The instrumental pack, a load of instruments here. Bass, beats, brass. We've got guitar, piano, Rhodes, strings, synths. So if you're looking to add a little bit of instrumentation to your music, this would be perfect. Next, another J Dilla sound pack. I use this pack all the time. Let's see. Okay, so jungle samples from 1989 to 1999. 10 years of jungle samples collated by Blue Mountain. Great pack. Really couldn't recommend it anymore. Okay, sounds of Bollywood. Again, just like the 300 puntos to funk. A lot of interesting rhythms here, just from a different part of the world. Various different world instruments. Okay, here we've got the BBC Sound Library. Sounds used from the official BBC studios when they're looking to dub over a documentary or maybe a TV show. There's just everything on here. Like anything you can imagine having a folio of, it seems to be on here. It's incredible. Okay, the essential Didgeridoo collection. Need I say any more? It's a vinyl crackle, and also, again, similar to the BBC one, it's a Foley CD that was put together by Warner Brothers. And that pretty much concludes the pack. So like I said, there's so much to work with for any new producers or people that are just looking to find a few new gems. The purpose of this is just to stay indoors and have a bit of fun. By doing that, not only will you be contributing, but also this is a great opportunity to get those creative juices flowing and try out some new ideas. You've got the time for it, so if you can, relax, stay indoors, make some music, and make the best out of the situations you possibly can. Everyone stay safe and thank you for listening.